Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's get into some conversation about the good old Pepe the Frog. We'll see what Pepe's doing on the day. It's been a while since we've talked Pepe. I was on vacation for a little bit and taking some time away from the cryptocurrency world. We're back at it. The Super Bowl's over, and as we return home, I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts on Pepe, and we're going to look into this conversation where we're going to kind of debunk some of the claims that people are making about Pepe, and I'll share with you guys my thoughts exactly, as well as two of the historical patterns that we've seen on the charts and what exactly has happened, and if Pepe can repeat this, this will be a good one. So let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We do talk cryptocurrency pretty much every single day, including all your favorite cryptos, not just Pepe, and let's get into it. All right, so first and foremost, the market as it currently stands, it's showing some strength with some of the cryptos that we've been talking about. Ondo's in the news, as well as Cardano getting a boost today due to the ongoing ETF talks that have seemingly looked like that filing will be coming to light. But in the meme coin sector, guys, we look at Pepe down 1.3%. You want to talk about some of our friends up north a little bit in market cap, and that will be the likes of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, as well as Floki for that matter. All of those cryptos are currently into the red, just very slightly. So that's something where it is a little bit of a strength here on a day like today, but it's been bloody. We've had a 7.6% dip in Pepe as of recent, and we have given back that zero. So down almost 47% on the month. So some capitulation going on there at the top for Pepe, now 29th in total market cap. And unfortunately, I do have to show you the trading view, but this has been a chart that is one that we have given back this entire green candle. So you can see it right here, guys, getting as high as all-time highs. About 2.5x from that day in the early part of November. We have since returned to those levels, now giving back that zero. And a lot of people are taking for the hills when it comes to Pepe. We broke through this floor. That's when that does happen, usually do get a sharper momentum because of what happens is people lose faith. Simply put, if you can't hold the floor, and that's exactly what we had right here around the 4016 level, okay? We broke through that, and then that breakdown will be amplified in terms of red numbers, and that's exactly what we got leading us into February 11th, where we're making this video. So leave a comment down below. Do you guys think that Pepe is done? Me personally, if we want to talk kind of more in a bullish manner, okay, the next ultimate disaster would be if we gave back a couple more zeros. But for where it stands today, guys, on the charts, the one level that we do have to be cautious about is just a tick below, okay, and that is at that 6 spot, okay? So if we get to this blue line, that's when the second capitulation would absolutely most likely occur. But I do think we're going to get a bounce off of this, and I will share with you guys why in this video. It's not financial advice, mind you. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto. Always make the best decision for you and your personal finances, okay? But this is where we're going to get into it as we look at kind of the conversation that I do want to debunk, right? Because we erased that zero from the price tag amid the sudden jump. Well, here we are, guys. We're right back into it. So whenever you do see this, you got to remember something. These zeros are very psychologically charged. Okay, if you take one down, it's going to be a much harder task to keep ascending upwards. And if you do give it back, that's kind of where it has a amplified effect as well into the negative direction. Okay, so I did want to bring this up because, yeah, at one point we did take back that zero, but as it stands today, we are currently in the 9, so not quite holding that line, but as we look at that rebound that did happen, right? It was whales buying in bulk, okay, within the last 24 hours, according to the data from Into the Block. And if we look more so into these latest price movements, this is where there's going to be a lot of speculation about future gains that I'm going to kind of segue into. In the key levels right now, as it stands, that like I talked about, the SMA. A little bit below the 50-day is kind of where I'm at. That will be the 401572, okay, which would be a significant amount up from here, representing almost a 30% kind of pump from these levels that we're at right now. Also, if we do see something that goes below it, like I said, guys, this is something where we're looking onto the general kind of macro stance with Jerome, with Jay Powell talking there on Tuesday and Wednesday. within the monetary policy decisions that will be coming in the United States based upon the Fed. And, going to kind of get off script a little bit here for a little bit and just talk to you guys. Trading crypto for, the years that we've been doing it here, I just hate talking about the Fed. I really do. It's probably my least favorite subject to talk about. I just don't understand how we have some deflationary environment that's based upon kind of making the whole world of finance less centralized. And then here we are relying on the Federal Reserve. Just can't get there quite yet, okay? We shouldn't need a Federal Reserve, quite frankly. If you want to get into that conversation, that's one for another day. But as we look at today, I want to kind of get into the conversation because the best thing that we can look for as we look to turn bullish, okay? And if you're still watching, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you got to hit it a few times, make sure that it is firmly pressed because we do talk Pepe every single day. So welcome to the team. But this is the biggest story that I think that we could be talking about as of recent, okay? Pepe on the charts entering that oversold territory in the daily. Now, that is something where we have hit this 2 prior times. I want to share with you guys what exactly went down, okay? And this is something in the last 2 times that we have hit oversold. It's, yes, a rare market event for a lot of cryptos, but this is something where there hasn't really been much history to go off of for Pepe. It's one of the youngest meme coins that has not really been one of the pumps, such as the ones we see on Solana. But in terms of an ERC20 meme coin, a top 25 crypto, Pepe has definitely taken the cake in terms of market cap. But in both previous instances where Pepe became oversold, we hit a consolidation phase that lasted exactly 1 month before rebounding with a strong uptrend. And that is what you can see right now coming out of the daily candlestick chart, looking at that historical response to oversold conditions. And you can just briefly see this here in this graphic. If I zoom in, it really doesn't want to do you any good because you do lose some of the detail. But you can see exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the phase leading after the accumulation. That's where it's happened twice. Now, if you want to talk about it currently, that would be roughly 31 days. We can kind of highlight that as being around the March 10th date in time, and that's where Pepe would look to mirror its past prior rebounds with an extended move that would get to its all-time high, probably around that 402.8 level and push upon the 403s, okay? And a lot of you guys are probably watching and looking and reflecting on your bags, and you're wondering to yourself, okay, it's okay to be upset but not emotional, okay? And that's kind of where a lot of people are pissed that Pepe is down. And you quite frankly can't have that attitude when you talk about crypto because that's the prime recipe to getting wrecked is when you show any kind of emotion. Me personally, it's happened from time to time where we do miss out on trades. We get pissed about losing longs or shorts and then getting liquidated and not buying back. And then all of a sudden, guys, you missed that next leg up. So where it stands for Pepe, the whole purpose of me making this video is just to talk with you guys. It's been rough, okay? It's been rough. If you're holding Pepe for the long haul, I feel for you. I do trade Pepe a little bit, so I have been selling but buying, and that's kind of how I've been playing it. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want with your capital. As always, I tell you, I never tell you to buy or sell a crypto, but the whole centerpiece of this discussion and this video that I wanted to get out to you guys is the sole premise, okay, that when we talk Pepe, there has been 2 prior rare chart patterns where we have been in this kind of historical overbought area that has led to recent price pumps in terms of the historical numbers. So if we do set up with that, keying in on that March, I believe it was March 31st, that would be the date that we would need to look for, okay? Actually, no, March 10th is when this would begin if we do kind of mimic what we have seen back in these 2 historical patterns, okay? So leave your comment down below. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably reeling right now thinking Pepe is hit the end of its road. I'm not there yet. Just going to tell you guys, I do kind of lend towards the argument that if we do get out of this funk right now, I think there's some macro stuff that's kind of holding crypto back. And, it was all fine and dandy when Trump was pumping it. And then now we've seen some manipulation at the top. And here we are, guys. We're back left standing, wondering what the next move is for crypto. Will it be March 10th? Let me know down below in the comments. That's kind of where I'm at. Appreciate you guys all tuning in for yet another video talking about Pepe. Stay the course. Don't get emotional. We'll get through this together. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like this video. Make sure you smash the like button, like I said. Subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next piece.